Today we're gonna talk about what I see every week on a constant basis. People moving from California to Frisco, Texas. And I'm not talking just about a few, I'm talking about many families. And not just because Texas is cheaper, there's actually more reasons to it. So let's break it down in this video. Point number one, let's get it out of the way. Of course, it's the housing prices, because something in California just modest. I'm talking about like the average home, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom will cost anywhere from $850,000 to $900,000. Here at Frisco, you can get exactly that for a 2-story, 5-bedroom, maybe even a pool in the back, a good sized yard. You'll get more buck for your money compared to California. Another huge one, and mostly for business owners, here we have no income tax. So that means your check all of a sudden, you went from being this big check to being very little. Well, now they don't take the income check, so you'll feel the difference. I'm talking about 15 to 20%. And that money, you can use that extra money to get ahead of life, have an extra savings account, can invest that money. It's just, you can enjoy the moment more, you can work a little bit less. It's literally life-changing. I can't imagine in a world where I would personally live in states like California, where instead of paying $50K here in Texas, I pay $100K, because it's a huge difference. And whenever I talk to these homeowners, that's one of the main reasons they come from California. So that's really huge. And here, quality of life that you can invest that money back into, it feels like you're getting ahead of life instead of falling behind and catching up. Another reason why we have a mass amount of people moving to specifically Frisco area is because of our schools. Look, our schools wasn't just built to have kids in there. It was built for community and for families. So every time they build a new school, which they have many of them, it's catered to make your kids have a better experience and more uptight, because the classrooms here are smaller. And many schools, such as California, they have big schools, yeah, but there's so many people and it feels like there's so many in the classroom. Every time you walk outside, you see kids walking around with their pets, having a good time. Just, you see them at the many parks that we have. You'll feel that friendly vibe. Here, from the school to the sports to the restaurant life to the store life, shopping life, we have it all. It's built to have a certain lifestyle compared to major cities like California, Los Angeles, where it feels like everything's moving at 1,000 miles per hour. Here in Frisco, we also are moving fast, but not as quicker. And it has more of a friendly vibe. This is California, where you find a whole bunch of influencers. Another big one is we have so much growth of job opportunity here. Listen, there's a reason why people are moving here, and one of the main reasons is because of the job opportunity. All these businesses are flooding into the area. We're getting a lot of commercial businesses, so we're getting into Universal, and that's gonna create so many jobs for people. We see it all the time. I actually was talking to a buyer the other day that they're relocating to be one of the managers at Universal. So there's a lot of growth opportunity. There's a lot of business people that I talk to daily. It's very inspiring to see people build something from nothing here in Frisco, because this is where dreams come true. People here are not worried about getting stuck. They see the vision. They see that all these businesses are coming in. There's going to be constant jobs, and you can feel it once you drive around and kind of scope out Frisco. You feel that energy, and that brings confidence in how people buy here and buy the dream. Guys, I am a realtor here in the Dallas area. I specialize in Frisco, Plano, the surrounding areas, but I have a large network here of agents all around Dallas. I will travel. So if you guys have any questions, try to explore where you should move in Dallas, don't hesitate to reach out, and let's get back to the video. Another topic I want to talk about is the quality of life here in Frisco versus California. A lot of people are moving here because they can feel that Frisco is more welcoming. The people are more faith driven, they're more entrepreneur driven, because there's so many businesses here. The lifestyle from day to day, everything is enclosed. As always, there's like the salon, and then there's the barber shop, there's the gym. It's just day to day. There's a restaurant, there's everything just flows flows in seamlessly. Frisco is planned very nicely. It used to be a small ranch, and then once ever they started this great idea of turning Frisco into a business powerhouse, it got transformed, and people here experience the day-to-day life very on the bougie side, and you kind of have that California feel, but more in a small city, and I'm all for it. That's why I love living here in Frisco, Texas. Another reason that people are moving from California to Frisco is because the amount of limits that there's less regulation going on here in Frisco, Texas. Of course, we're one of the safest places to live. We have the police working at all hours. They're pretty good at catching crime. We don't have as much crime as how people tended to be. We're actually one of the safest, and that's one of the main reasons I moved my daughter over here. With that, in California, they have strict landlord rules, especially if you're trying to be an investor. Here's a little bit more light to it. You have a little bit more flexibility when it comes to wanting to do certain things in your business. It's more open. There's more opportunity, there's more flexibility, there's more moving versus all these rules that you have to follow in California, because let's admit it, California has some crazy rules. It was literally trending that people were not paying rent, and then when they do anything about it, the process to move somebody out, it will be 2-3 years. So being a property owner or investor in California wouldn't even benefit you. And so that's another big reason why Frisco have a lot of investors as well. If you're thinking to move from California to Frisco, Texas, don't hesitate to reach out. I can literally break down numbers, the areas, the school zones, even give you a personal tour, meet up, all the information right in front of you, so I can help you decide if it's the right move to Frisco, Texas. So again, my name is Gus Argosa. I'm a realtor out here. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.